Hello, I'm Dr. Life. Today I'm going to talk about questions that you all have submitted this week. And we will start with the very first question, which is, how do I become a patient of yours? And this is a pretty simple process. Go to my website, www.drlife.com, and you can read what my program is all about under Executive Health Program. And then you can call the phone number, and that will take you to Georgia Warren, and she will go over all that's involved in becoming my patient and what my program is all about. If you would rather fill out the form there, then that goes to Kim, and she's my assistant, and she will respond to you and give you a call and talk to you about what the program is involved in, how to become a patient. That's the first question. Second question is, and this is from Jeff D. Knowing what you know now, if you could go back to age 57 and do it all over again, what would you do differently for strength training and cardio? Strength training, I probably would not make many changes. Consistency is the key, and I started out following Bill Phillips' approach, but I've developed my own, and I hit a body part each day, and I work out 4 to 5 times a week doing strength training, and each day is a different body part. That has worked well for me. On Mondays I do chest, and it always consists of about 6 exercises, and I do 4 sets each. And then on Tuesday I do arms, and that's 4 to 6 exercises involving biceps and triceps, and I do 4 sets of each. On Wednesday is shoulders, and I do 4 exercises, and I do 4 sets of each. On Thursday is back, and I do 4 to 6 exercises, and I do 4 sets of each. And then I throw legs in there on Friday. Same thing, 4 exercises and 4 sets. And I try to do 15 to 20 reps. I do higher reps. I encourage that for people 50 and older, less likely to injure yourself when you do higher reps. When you do lower reps with heavier weights, you're more likely to hurt yourself. You do not want to hurt yourself. When it comes to cardio, I pretty much have stayed consistent with riding my life cycle bicycle. I've changed the way I do this to some extent. Initially, I was listening to music, then I switched over to music DVDs and did that for a while. That gets pretty boring. And then about 10 years ago, I switched over to action TV series, action DVDs, which I download the whole year and watch episode by episode. My rule is I cannot watch an episode unless I'm on the bike. Each episode is about 45 minutes, almost to the second. And this has really enabled me to change the connections in my brain. I used to dread getting on the bike and think about how many hills I had to do. But now I think about yesterday's episode and what do I think is going to happen today. And I put my headphones on and turn the lights off and just watch my iMac and watch the series. And it's just an amazing way to spend time. It's an amazing way to do exercise, cardio. And that's what, and I would not change that. Consistency is so important. And it's worked for me. It's worked for more than 20 years now. Next question is from Chris, and he or she says, whenever I exercise heavily, my blood sugar drops and I get weak. Well, the way to overcome that is to have a protein shake with some carbs in it before you start training. If you hit the wall and your blood sugars drop, that's not a good thing. You also need to get your blood sugars checked, and you should have a glucose tolerance test to make sure you're not glucose intolerant or insulin resistant. which all lead to type 2 diabetes. So a medical checkup is critical for all these things that I do, that I promote. All forms of exercise. The next question is from Judith, and she says, you know how to train your body. You know what is good and what is bad to eat. Why then go on a 2-week vacation and abandon all dictated beliefs? Who is managing your behavior? Well, she's got a point. I think going on a vacation can be devastating to your exercise program, but if you do take time off and get away from exercise, it can be very healthy and reinvigorate your return. But you got to be careful to not overdo it. And I did not abandon everything. I don't drink alcohol. I haven't had any alcohol for 5 years. And so that's not a vice I have to worry about. I do tend to overeat and eat too many sweets. So I have to be very careful about that. So she's got a point. And so I try to monitor that myself. My wife really helps me. She's right there to tell me, oh, you shouldn't be eating that. So it helps to have that. But when I get back on track, when I get back from the vacation, I stick to the program religiously, really. And it works. And it seems like when I get back, things really kick into high gear. And so I think it's very important to take a break once or twice a year. And a 2-week vacation twice a year is perfect. And that's it. So for next week, we may have more questions. Thank you very much. Have a great week and make the rest of your life the best part of your life. Thank you.